What do I like about being a regional driver? Well, there's so many little perks and there's so many not so great perks. We'll get more into it right after this. Yeah. Well, what's going on, Misfits? How y'all doing? Now, I know a lot of you guys probably clicked on this video because you're thinking about going regional. Whether it's just or you're thinking about checking regional out. You're thinking, I'm home more. The money seems a little bit better. What could go wrong? What could be the bad part about regional? Or what's the good things? Maybe this video can help. So how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Misfit Trucker. I have been driving truck for about 6 years. I've done it all from flatbed to 2 weeks of cattle hauling, which got me kicked in the nuts. And I said never again, to dry van, to step deck, to hopper bottoms. There we go. And out of everything, and tanker. Can't forget the tanker job, right? Out of everything, the tanker job out of everything was the easiest. And regional though, regional reefer. It's not so bad. As you guys hear, I'm getting unloaded right now. I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida. When I first got into this career 6 years ago, I never thought in a million years I would ever get into reefer. I never thought in a million years I'd even drive van. And the reason being is because it's a job that's so easy, so workless, not worthless. We are needed, but workless. Like, you don't do a whole lot, that not only can you get bored, but you can gain weight if you don't take care of yourself. I mean, look at me. I'm getting there. I've been getting lazy, and this job can make you lazy. If you're one of those people that like to be outside all the time and doing things, reefer and regional might not be for you, because you are gonna have to run your butt off. I have done over just 1,100 miles in 2 days. The day I got loaded, I drove 500 miles and then 500 miles yesterday, and I made it here today for a 7 a.m. appointment. That's the kind of time you're looking at with regional. You don't really get a lot of space in between to mess around. You know, if you're one of those guys that like to slack off and don't want to get your job done, then don't come do regional. But if you're a go-getter and you think that, well, I'm not going to go into regional because the miles aren't there. My company is offering 2,400 miles a week. That's not enough. Well, I used to think the same thing. I was the same as you. I thought, man, I don't get it. I could get over 3,000 miles over the road and make more than that little 2,000 to 2,400 miles a week. Who would do regional? And then I got into it myself. I was a victim of circumstance, so to say, because everything that happened and everything that's going on is kind of how my cards were dealt, and this was the job I took. So now, basically, I wouldn't say I'm full over the road. I'm more regional. I go from like Missouri up to PA and then back to Missouri. Although with everything that's going on now with this pandemic, I'm going from like Missouri up to Pennsylvania, down to Florida, and then hopefully back to Missouri. But still, it's kind of the same region, right? And the thing is because you're running harder, you're pushing yourself harder, but at the same time, you still have time off at home, so you kind of get that rest. But you push yourself harder, you're still getting the same amount of miles and the same amount of pay as you would over the road, and you're still home a little bit more. Instead of going out 3 weeks at a time, you can actually go out for a week. Be home for a day, do your reset, go out for another week, and it goes by quick. It goes by in little spurts here and there, and it's super nice. Regional is hard to the person that doesn't have the driving stamina. If you're only used to running 300 or 400 miles a day, I suggest you start in regional and let them know. Find a company, let them know, hey, my driving stamina isn't the best. Can you guys kind of ease me into it? Kind of make later appointments, and I'm sure they will. A lot of places will, and they'll start working with you, and you'll start to see that your mileage every day, your energy starts to build up more, and your mileage starts to go up more because a day, because you're just more motivated. And a lot of times these companies, what they'll do is they will pay you a little bit extra. So for example, say you see an over-the-road company that's offering you 43 cents a mile over the road, all miles paid. And then you see a regional company offering you 48 cents a mile or 50 cents a mile. And you're thinking, well, that's great. That's pretty awesome, actually. What they're doing is they're trying to make the difference up because they have the lanes, they have the customers. They're making the difference up because you do get more miles over the road, but so they're trying to get you that difference of, okay, you're going to get paid the same going regional, being home more than you would over the road. So it's a good thing. Now, is regional perfect? Absolutely not. Because I've said this before on my over-the-road versus local versus regional video, it can get boring, right? Basically, you'll be doing the same runs every week. Go from here to here to here to here, back to here. I have had I got a good company. I'm working for a great company that they switch it up on me a lot, you know, and I have not found myself getting bored yet. I keep on going from different places. They even gave me a run to Arizona, and that would make me an over-the-road driver, but they still pay me the same as a regional. And it can get tedious, you know, but at the same time, especially if you're doing reefer, right? And I'm not speaking just of reefer guys. I'm talking dry van, flatbed, hopper bottoms, whatever the case may be. This works for all of them. At the same time, you'll see that, like, you'll start to know some of the shippers. You'll start to know the receivers. And the cool thing is you'll start to know the procedures. You'll start to know when to get there, know when to park, and you'll have everything planned out. And then you start to work smarter, not harder. And it makes your job 10 times easier to go from one place to the other. It makes our job easier. You start building friendships, bonds out here, and with the shippers and receivers, and with other truck drivers, and you can see them all the time. So listen, if you're just now getting into trucking, consider regional, because it's easy work. But if you want to get your experience in, if you really want to push to get your experiences for better companies, start over the road. Only if you don't have a family. If you have a family, guys, if you have a family, regional is the perfect option for you. Or if you want, go local. Local, we'll do another video on that because I drove local for a little bit in Las Vegas. But regional, in my opinion, is the perfect balance between over the road and local. I like that middle stuff. You still run hard. You still get paid like the same, if not more. And things just seem easy. They seem great. And I will suggest it to anybody, anytime. Whether it's flatbed, whether it's van, whether it's reefer, whether it's tanker, regional can be a great thing. So anyway, guys, tell me, what's your favorite type of company to work for? Do you like doing regional? Do you like doing over the road? Do you like doing local, and why? If you guys also, what also is your favorite freight to haul? Flatbed, van, reefer, what is it? Please leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'll love to check it out. Guys, go check out my Instagram. I try to post every day. It's Misfit Trucker. I'll just post it here. Go check out Facebook page. Go check out Road Tales Podcast or Trucker Stories. And then go also check out my Twitter. It's going to be Misfit Trucker as well. Send me a hello. And yeah, also if you guys are into TikTok, go check out my TikTok, Misfit Trucker, as well. So anyway, guys, please hit that bell icon and that like button or the subscribe button if this is your first time here. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Just show some support, show some love, show YouTube that you're watching my videos. And I think that'll be it. So you have a wonderful day. Be safe. Keep the rubber side down. And as usual, Misfit out. Peace, guys. I gotta keep on turning. Yeah, this fuel is burning. It's hurting my pocket, cause I ain't earning. These lumpers don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. These lumpers don't care about nothing.